Well, time to pack things up and get ready to go up to North Bay. All right, we are just leaving London. I am meeting my riding partner up in Listowel, Ontario, so a little bit of a jaunt to get up there. Trying some new stuff with a camera pointed towards me this time. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, and thank you for coming. But North Bay, we just sort of picked it. You know, I like riding the north. I like the Canadian Shield Rock and all that sort of thing. I like the pine trees and, you know, chance to see a moose and a bear and who knows what, right? At any rate, thanks for coming with me on the ride, and I hope you'll join me again. I try and release videos every Friday, and a little bit of all sorts of stuff, a little bit of traveling, a little bit of reviews and motorcycle stuff. Anyway, they have my riding associate, JP. I don't know if you can see him in the mirror there. He and I are going to have a great long weekend. And been really good riding so far. All right, we have stopped for lunch. JP and I are ready to go. What a beautiful view, look at that. Always such nice rolling hills through here. Nice big puffy clouds. The escarpment is nice. All right, here we are. We are just outside of Cookstown. Still beautiful weather. And just about 2 o'clock, we're almost at Innisfil. We're going to make a little turn and shoot out towards Lake Simcoe there. And we made it out to Innisfil. That was our first day of riding. It was great. All right, we are on our way coming out of Innisfil. We are going to go on a little bit of a group ride today. We got Al way out in front of us here with the Can-Am. It's 8:30. And I got JP trailing me in the mirror. We just got some gas. Man, it is going to be a scorcher. It is already 21 degrees. We figured it might be a little cooler in the morning. We are wrong. Wrong, I tell you. It is hot. We're in Aurelia. Good ride up here so far. And now we are headed towards Minden and Huntsville. Ooh, osprey nest with an osprey. Oh, that's a beautiful lake. You're nothing. Yeah, you got the... We are here checking out the rapids right near Minden, and a little bit of a stop. Apparently they do a lot of whitewater kayaking over here. I'm sure you can hear the water going. Oh, and some kayakers out there too. Alrighty, sir. Good riding. We're going straight through to Huntsville. Huzzah! Very nice. Oh, that's pretty good. We are officially in a moose country. And somebody put a red nose on him. All right, coming out of Huntsville, going up number 11, headed to North Bay. We will be there in an hour and 5 minutes, apparently. Good weather still, just a bit of clouds. And it's hot, hot, hot. Oh, no, I don't think he does. I am. Ooh. Man, there was all kinds of debris coming at me there. Oh. Wow. And we got to North Bay and finally got to relax at the hotel. All right, here we go. We are up in North Bay. It was a great ride up last night. Highly recommend that road from Minden, Huntsville. That's yeah. Right. Highly recommend that road. Super, super twisty. And we are headed up to Temiskaming and Temiskaming shores over into Quebec and down to Mattawa today. And then back around to our wonderful hotel. Here is our hotel with its nice tower and all of that. So that should be pretty fabulous. And we are looking forward to the day's ride. That is a steep grade. So here we are in the little tiny town of Temiskaming, and we made a little pit stop here, and we even found a nice little shaded spot at the train station. Look at it. It's beautiful. Jesus. It's still more suited to your bike than mine. Holy fuck. I probably should have parked it. This is pretty steep. Well, we made it. A little sketch, but you know, we made it. Here we are in Temiskaming at the lookout.
I did it all, I played pretend, I moved the mountains to be your friend. I want to know if it mattered. I would have gone to war for you, I would have bent the earth in two just to get to our ever after. Something about this has changed, I wanna feel you close again. Don't let go, no I don't want this to end. Whoa. Remember the start when you're breaking my heart again like blood on a pen. Would it matter then when everything starts to fade? I'm back like it's yesterday. Would it almost end? Would it matter then? I did it all, I pulled the weight on my shoulders like it was fate. Don't tell me it was for nothing. You told me love wasn't true, cause it didn't feel real to a cynic like you. But I'm pretty sure we walked into something.
Beautiful up there.
Something about this has changed.
Smile, buddy.
Hey.
Just watch before me on the side of the road. Oh yeah, not sketch or nothing. Oh, it's like straight down. Thank God they paved this part, at least partially. And then lovely gravel over here. We'll go over here. It's these sharp banked turns that are always tricky. It's not too close to the bank and we're good. Just sort of glide over the gravel. Not too fast. No gas at all. The Temiskaming shores. I figured we'd stop and get something to eat. Alright, good lunch here in New Liskeard. We stopped at the Casada and had burritos. Thumbs up, brother? Yeah, well worthwhile. It is hot, 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 like 30 degrees. Might have a late night. Says it's 2 o'clock. Says 4:51 in Mattawa. And then probably an hour back to North Bay, I would think. So, I don't know. Before dark, obviously, but still. And just like that, around the bend, nice farmland, and welcome to Quebec. Wow. And a big bridge. That is not on my map. But I'll take it. a little more fields actually, like we're back into deer country or something. Less, yeah, less Canadian Shield and more farmland and interesting. Oh yeah, great view of the lake again. Very nice. Or you know, the area around the Finger Lakes was like this as well. A little bit up and down, you got a big lake and just farmlands and vineyards and whatever. And they were all scraped out by ice, glaciers as well. But yeah, I don't know. But it's not even like they've cleared the same land, you know? Like it's not the effort that was put in to like make this into farmland. This was just better land. Look at that lovely old abandoned house. Oh, look at all the scooter kids. It's like a convention. Jesus. No, I think you're allowed to get your motorcycle license if you got a scooter at like 14 or something. It's some sort of like a different regulation or something. Like even before they can get a car. So it's like, why wouldn't you do it, right? Go be a hooligan. Yes. Would you like to stop? Refill your water or have a drink or something? Oh, it's really nice. We can probably pull in front of that red van. Oh, there's people in the water and everything. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll pull in here and be in the shade. Yeah. This ended up being a really great place to stop. There was water taps and clean bathrooms, and it's right on the lake. There was people out swimming and paddleboarding. Yeah. It is. They got so many more motorcycles in Quebec. Here we are at Temiskaming, Quebec. This is right at the Ontario-Quebec border, and this is the Ottawa River. Just massive. The road sort of does a S-curve across the river, a huge wood mill on the Quebec side, and got a great view with the drone. I'm about 80 meters here. Still under legal height, so makes for a wonderful way to show where we are.
Just outstanding. Can't believe how many twisties there are. Well, we made it to Mattawa, and here we are with Big Joe Muffera, paddling the Ottawa. Had some great curvy roads coming from 101 South in Quebec into Mattawa here. And we're right on the Ottawa River. It's just in behind us here. We are here at Burger World. Our run out to Mattawa. It is about 7 p.m. and it's been a fantastic day of riding.
Warm and fantastic.
So, a bit of dinner recommended by our cousin Brian, and then back to the hotel. Delicious. All right, a little bit of a wet morning this morning, but we are leaving North Bay and headed back down Innisfil. Had great riding yesterday, so that was awesome. And we're going to see if we can find some twisty roads on our way back down to Barrie and Innisfil area. So rain hopefully will hold off. It looks a little gray and so on. It was really pouring earlier, but I'm risking it and I'm not wearing my rain gear yet.
It's all part of the adventure.
All part of the adventure. All right. Yeah. Lake of Bays. Here we are in Dorset. It was time for lunch and we saw a sign that said wood fire pizza. So here we are, and we are doing Huntsville back down to Minden on that nice curvy road. Way better than Highway 11 and well worthwhile. So after an excruciatingly long day of hot riding, we were very happy to make it back to Innisfil for the night and stay with family again. All right, it is super hot today. Already 28 degrees. It is 7:30 in the morning. We are coming out of Innisfil and headed back towards home. Oh, new winner! New winner, 12% grade. Yeah, new winner for sure. All right, this is the Hockley Valley, and this is part 2 of that sucker, so let's put it through its paces. Oh, and it's nice and cool through the forest again.
This isn't 533 into Mattawa, but it's nice and curvy. All right, my brother. You too. See ya. You betcha, man. Bye. And he's off like a prom dress, everybody. Another super scorcher. It was amazingly hot, but very happy to be back in London. I think it was 34 degrees by the time I got home. Just so hot. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. If you've enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. Thanks.